So essentially, when we talk about irrigation initiatives or the mega projects that were taken up in Telangana, the most conspicuous narrative that we can see is, they talk about cost factor, they talk about electricity, government has to spend so much, and they don't talk about the tangible or intangible results of the development. What we see, water is not just for, say, giving water to a field.
Yeah.
But there are many intangible benefits like Mission Bhagiratha. So what is your take on these things? This sort of intangible benefits not being shown by the media in its complete entirety.
So this is a kind of peddled narrative highlighting the costs incurred in irrigating 1 acre of field. So by lifting water as low as 40 meters from Godavari and taking it up to 450 meters, it incurs huge expenditure on part of lifting by using electric pumps and all. See, the fact is, no government initiative, whether it is an irrigation project or constructing a medical hospital or a university, will give you outright tangible benefits. So, only in the case of irrigation projects, it is talked about in terms of DPRs, which clearly state what is the expenditure to be incurred to irrigate 1 acre of land. This is actually true to some extent in conventional, traditional models of irrigation projects. For example, standalone projects like Nagarjuna Sagar or Sriram Sagar. These are all standalone projects which have incorporated the ideas or the clear picture of the canals to be constructed and the water to be given for irrigation of fields, etc. So they will have an estimate, and accordingly they prepare and they calculate the costs to be incurred. But Kaleshwaram lift irrigation scheme is quite an innovative model, which India has never experienced before, or for that matter, world has not experienced. We have, in fact, irony is that the lift irrigation schemes are not new to Telugu states. In integrated Andhra Pradesh, there were several lift irrigation schemes functioning on Godavari projects. For example, on Dholeshwaram project itself, if you search, there are several lift irrigation schemes. All these lift irrigation schemes are using electric supply, electric power. Similarly, as we mentioned, Handriniva or Galeru Nagari, or for that matter, Potredipadu also is added with lift irrigation schemes. So the lift irrigation projects have been running very successfully, and they have demonstrated the benefits to the farmers of Andhra Pradesh, particularly the present Andhra Pradesh, for several decades. Since the inception of inauguration of Nagarjuna Sagar project, we can actually see that there are several lift irrigation projects on right canal. In fact, this was also very a point of contention between Telangana separatist movement, separatists and Andhra lobby, wherein the Telangana separatists argued that why is it that left canal lift irrigation schemes are operated privately, whereas right canal lifts are operated by government. So lift irrigation is as such not a new idea. But Kaleshwaram, the magnitude of Kaleshwaram is enormous. It is nowhere these lift irrigation projects match Kaleshwaram. That's why we often call it refer to them as Bahubali pumps. Huge pumps and lifting waters to hundreds of meters and taking water to the highest altitude, and the cost actually incurred would end there, lifting waters to the highest altitude. But beyond that, all water will flow into Telangana hinterlands by gravity. In fact, we have experienced this in the last couple of years, wherein water reached from Malana Sagar to Nalgonda areas, Suryapet areas by
gravity.
Even the interiors of Medak, water reached through rivulets by gravity. So this is one aspect. And another dimension is kind of an innovative design wherein flood canal is being used as a canal for irrigation. That means we are actually inversing the idea of canals. The flood canal is supposed to take water from the project during flood time and irrigate the lands, farmlands during flood when flood occurs. But the same canal was used in reverse by pumping waters from the lowest level, that is Medigadda, and pumping it to the project in what is that? Sripada Sagar, Ellampalli Sripada Sagar, and then taking to Midmaneru. From there, water actually flew back. That means water was flowing in reverse.
Exactly.
So it's a kind of a very innovative idea, innovative design, and for which we cannot actually exactly pinpointedly talk in terms of number of acres being irrigated and the cost incurred. And the kind of intangible benefits we are talking about. I actually inverse this question. Like with the Kaleshwaram lift irrigation scheme, since its inception in 2019, it was inaugurated somewhere in 2019. And since then, if you look at the statistics of Food Corporation of India, Telangana is continuously standing at second place or first place in terms of paddy procurement. So how was it achieved? That means Telangana lands are not unfertile, or Telangana farmers are not lagging behind in strength or courage or willpower to cultivate and produce more. But only thing is they were lacking water, which